This is episode 3, where we travel to Port Elizabeth. And honestly, I never thought this day would actually come. My boyfriend grew up here, and I've been hearing stories about this place for the last 7 years, and now I'm finally here. We arrived in the Summerstrand area first, which is basically the main beachfront tourist hub. And I have to say, walking along this waterfront for the first time was surreal. There's tons of restaurants, local shops, and people even swimming in this freezing cold ocean. And the best part is, it's not overly developed like some tourist beaches. It has a real, authentic vibe. We stayed in Seaview, which is a quiet beachfront town nestled along the coast of PE. I highly recommend staying in this area as it was beautiful and we felt so safe. That night we kept it low-key because we had an early start in the morning. We grabbed some African milk tart, which was absolutely incredible by the way, and we paired it with a bottle of red wine and just soaked in the fact that we were finally here. As always, I woke up slow the next morning, enjoying my coffee and the ocean views. Then we headed out to the Kragga Kamma Game Park, and this is where Port Elizabeth kind of surprised me. We are on our way to the Kragga Kamma Game Park here in Port Elizabeth, and I'm really excited for this one because I haven't seen rhinos yet, and apparently they have rhinos at this park, so let's hope that we see some today. I wasn't expecting a game reserve this close to the city, but there it was. Growing up in North America, the idea of a game reserve just seems really foreign, and the fact that there's people that grew up within a 20-minute drive to one of these places is still hard for me to wrap my head around. I truly hope the people that grew up here know how blessed they are to be born in this country. It is absolutely stunning, and being surrounded by nature and animals is a dream for many. So far, no rhinos, but we did see a lion, which was really cool, and some wildebeest, and also some springbuck. We drove around for a couple hours just enjoying that everywhere we looked there was something different to see. Ostriches pecking in the grass, giraffes eating from the trees. It was magical. Little did I know this place even had a cheetah enclosure, but honestly I felt a little bit too close for comfort to this cheetah and I decided to turn around for my safety. We have driven pretty much around the whole park and still no rhinos, but we've seen cheetahs, which are really cool. So apparently the rhinos are hard to spot because there's not a lot of them left. Then came one of those moments that you never forget. We woke up the next morning to a pod of dolphins right in front of our balcony, and I'm not exaggerating, we just stood there in complete disbelief. This is the kind of thing that makes you feel like you're living someone else's dream. Later that day, we headed to Grassroof. My boyfriend knew I would love the fresh local selections and he was dying for me to check this place out. They sell freshly made goodies along with fresh local produce, and they even have a restaurant and a cute coffee shop. One of my favorite things about South Africa was that there was an abundance of farm stalls pretty much everywhere you went, but there was definitely something special about this one. It was built on a huge property where they grow a lot of their own food right on site. You could walk through their garden, check out their plants, and they even had a 5-kilometer or shorter trail if you prefer that you could walk around in. After checking out the venue, we were quite hungry at this point and decided to grab some lunch. Starting off with some freshly squeezed orange juice, which was 10 out of 10, and I had these delicious eggs cooked in tomato sauce, and my boyfriend had an omelet with some toast. Both were absolutely delicious, and I would definitely recommend this spot. It's just such a beautiful spot and really takes you out of the city, giving a more laid back and local feel. That evening, my boyfriend went up with his brother to play some paddle, and that's when it really hit me. This place isn't just a destination for him, it's home. It's memories with the people he loves. Port Elizabeth isn't on most people's radar, but it absolutely should be. It's got the animals, it's got the ocean, it's got that authentic South African feel, and honestly, it's got the heart. If you're planning a trip to South Africa, definitely make sure Port Elizabeth is on your list. Let me know in the comments if you've been or if you're planning to go. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're loving this South Africa series. There's so much more to come. We are officially leaving Port Elizabeth right now, and we're headed to Storms. We're just gonna make a quick stop in Jeffreys Bay to check it out, and then once we get to Storms, we are officially on the garden route. Don't forget to follow along for the rest of my journey in South Africa.